Hello, I'm having a late lunch today. It's about 4 p.m. and the mixture here is this, and it's the BISCOFF, specifically the crunchy spread with some ramen. Specifically, it's this ramen bowl. I had half of it last night. I'm gonna have half of it today, and it's like, it's chicken flavored, so that's what we're working on. Okay, and I left it in this cup overnight. I don't know if it kind of like disintegrated because that's what ramen does, but so I'm gonna show the process of the making of it here. So we see we got some soup in there. I wanted to have some liquid, not a lot of liquid, but some liquid, so that, you know, the BISCOFF could become almost diluted, and it could take like liquid wise to the ramen better. So we're gonna put some, some spoonfuls. Sorry if I sound kind of like hopped up. I had about like 350 milligrams of caffeine on there in English black tea. So we're just gonna do like a, no, this is like a bad angle. One moment. All right, don't worry, squad, I got it. So here we have some BISCOFF. We're just gonna like, oh baby. And we want like some pretty strong BISCOFF because this is way more ramen than I actually thought it was. So we're gonna put like 2 pretty big wallops in here just to start out, and then we're gonna see what happens. Okay, so she's pretty mixed, but I don't know if there's enough BISCOFF in there. It's kind of hard to tell. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of a taste test here, and we'll see how strong the BISCOFF flavor is and how much more we need to add, if this is like a good vibe for what we're going for here. Woo, baby. Okay, definitely the saltiness of the ramen and the very sweetness of the BISCOFF are like just hitting right now with baseball bats, you know. It's pretty good though, because I feel like I enjoy the BISCOFF flavor and I enjoy the ramen flavor, and it's like I'm tasting both of them at once. I'm gonna say which one's hitting first. So walking you through an average bite, it's kind of like you taste it, the BISCOFF hits you first, it's the outer layer there, and second the ramen hits you, but it's like mixed in with the BISCOFF, right? The BISCOFF's definitely like the like forefronter here, you know. So you're tasting, sorry, this is kind of badly framed, you're tasting the BISCOFF, then you're tasting the ramen with the BISCOFF, and then you're tasting the sweetness of the BISCOFF in like the last few seconds, and then it goes down your throat and you're like, whoo baby. That's what you say. I'm gonna take a bite and I'm gonna say whoo baby. Honestly, the BISCOFF I added is a little bit much. Like, I didn't think it would be enough because this is a lot of ramen, but definitely a whoo baby moment. Defo. I'd say if you're making this at home, do like, I would say add in the BISCOFF a little bit more conservatively than I did. Definitely do like maybe add in like a big spoonful, like half of what I did, and then see where you're at, you know, because, but like if you're more of a BISCOFF lover than you're a ramen lover and you just kind of want like a vehicle for the BISCOFF, then like this is pretty good for you. Like the amount that I put in, this is how it looks. So you don't really see the BISCOFF, you taste the BISCOFF. It's also in like the liquid at the bottom. I got some of the crunch in that bite. Okay, so as you can see, the liquid at the bottom there, it's got like the BISCOFF in it. It's actually pretty It actually, the liquid of the ramen took better to the BISCOFF than I thought it would. It's kind of where we're at. I almost feel like the ramen's just making the BISCOFF more extreme, because I've had BISCOFF on things before this, and I feel like it's much more like, you know, delineated over the full ramen, but it's much more potent than I've ever had it, even with the amount I added. Woo baby. I told you it's a woo baby moment. It's a whammy. It's a whammy. It's a whammy moment. I can't taste any of the chicken in the ramen right now. Honestly, it's not that bad. It's not that bad because BISCOFF is good. I feel like a BISCOFF hater. I feel like I've lost some of the BISCOFF flavor to it, and I'm just tasting the BISCOFF sugar, which is potent. It's potent. Would I recommend? Yeah, I think you should try it at least once. It's kind of like weed, you know, try it at least once. See how your reaction is, if it makes you hallucinate. Shit like that, yeah. Overall, on an edibility scale, 3.5 out of 10. On an overall scale, 6 out of 10. Not the worst thing I've ever tasted. I would way rather eat this than mac and cheese. I'm a mac and cheese hater. Mac and cheese is like 2 or 3 out of 10 on the scale. So, yeah. BISCOFF ramen.